guys, welcome back. This is Trix 101, and today I'm going to be bringing you a card trick tutorial. Now, this is one of the ones that was previewed in the video that I released on Wednesday. So if you didn't see that, go check it out. I think I'm going to leave a link to it in the on the end screen. But before we can actually get to this trick, there's a couple of sleight of hand moves that I need to teach you. So this is going to be like a double sleight of hand move episode, or not episode, I keep saying episode. This is going to be like a double sleight of hand video. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Okay, so to start off with this trick, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the trick in action first, and then I'm going to show you the sleight of hand moves that you need to learn for it. And then on the next video, I will release the trick all in itself. And I think that I'm going to be releasing it in a different playlist. I think I'll be releasing it in advanced card tricks, so if you do not get my videos, then just check my channel out and it'll be a new playlist. So, because this one is a little bit more advanced than the ones that we've been doing. Okay, so to start off the trick, you would have the spectator pick a card. Let's just say the picks this one, and I promise I'm not looking. Alright, you would ask the spectator to memorize it, and then once they did, you would just go ahead and put it back into the center of the deck. Then you would ask the spectator to say stop whenever he or she would like. Say stop here, and then just go ahead and cut the deck. Say stop again, and then cut the deck again, and then ask them to pick either the top or the bottom. Really doesn't matter. For this case, let's just say they picked the bottom, and we can set the rest of the cards aside. Now, for the next part of the trick, you would say, I'm going to go ahead and guess that, you would say to the spectator, I'm going to go ahead and guess that your card isn't within this top pile, and not only within this top pile, we'll say the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Random top 5 cards. Alright? And then you would say that you're going to go through them one by one, and if you see your card, don't say it out loud, but then like keep it in your head, oh, that's my card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you would ask the spectator if he or she saw their card when you were going through these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Hopefully they would say yes unless you messed up. And then if they did say yes, you would go ahead and toss the rest of the deck aside, and then just give it a quick shuffle so you can't mess with those cards at all whatsoever. Alright, and then once it's all shuffled up, you would give it a snap, slam, whatever you do in your routine, and then suddenly there would be only 4 cards, none of them which are your spectator's card. But then if you were to spread out the other cards, you would see that their card is the only face up in the deck. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that trick. Now let's get right into the sleight of hand moves. Okay, so like I said, this trick does involve a couple of more advanced sleight of hand moves, which is why I'm going to be putting the full trick in my advanced card trick tutorials playlist. And again, like I said, I'll leave a link to that in the I'll have that on my channel. So if you don't get the notification, if you're subscribed and you don't get the notification, it's probably because it's on a different playlist than what you're subscribed to. And the way to fix that is to turn notifications to all instead of just personalized, so that way you get whenever I upload a magic trick tutorial. But that's besides the point. If you want to watch the video, you can always find my videos on my channel. But let's go ahead and get right into the first one. So when you start out with the trick, there's a couple ways you can start this out, and I've made a few different variants myself, but the most basic way is to just have them pick a card, and it really doesn't matter. You can even have them shuffle the deck first. And let's say for this example that is the 3 of clubs. Now what you do once they're done memorizing it is you would ask for it back, and for this one, it is you start to push it in, but then as you push in, you push down on the card. Here, let me get closer to the camera for this. As you push in, you push down, and it lifts up there, and then you immediately go into the next sleight of hand move, which is a break. And essentially a break is where you just break the cards and just hold it there, but then it looks like all the cards are together. And this is, please focus, camera. Okay, I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but it looks like they're all together, when in reality there's a break right here, and you know that that's their card right there, the 3 of clubs. Now, what you would do from there is just riffle through while holding that break, and have them say stop wherever they want, and they think they're getting to say where to stop, but in reality you're just going to break it right where their card is, and get their card to the top. Okay, so let's do that one more time. 3 clubs goes into the deck, pushes up, does a shuffle, or a riffle, sorry, then cuts, and then you're ready with their card on top. Now another way to do this, which is the first way that I learned, is have them pick a card, or sorry, no, have them, this is a different way that I remixed, but say stop whenever they want, cut it, do a double lift, which is another sleight of hand move, and then that would be their card, and it wouldn't matter if you saw it, turn it back over, put their card into the deck, when in reality their card is still on top. So in other words, you just have them pick a card, and you get their card to the top. So let's continue with the 7 of clubs instead of the 3 of clubs. But then, once you have their card to the top, you'd go ahead and have them cut the deck, you cut the deck, just anyway, get the deck into 2 halves. And then you would just go ahead and have them pick the top or the bottom, and if you got their card, you can choose to either move their card to the top or the bottom for this trick. I chose to move it to the top, so you would have them pick the top pile of the deck. Man, I can't speak today. No matter what. So if they pick the bottom, you would say, okay, let's get rid of the bottom. If they pick the top, you'll say, okay, let's just use the top. And if you don't want to do that, then if they pick the bottom, you can just secretly slide it over while you're setting that aside. But that gets into like really confusing, and it's kind of hard to pull off for beginners. So I would recommend just sticking with the magician's choice. But then, man, this was originally supposed to be just like sleight of hand tutorials, but oh well, I guess we're doing the full-blown trick now. But then once you had them pick the pile, or you pick the pile, then you would go ahead and deal off the top 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. So now you know that their card is on top. You don't necessarily know what it is. But then you would say random top 5 cards as if you're shuffling them, and then just move the top one down, then move the next one down. So now their card is into the second to last position. And then what you do is you turn the cards over, and then say, alright, I'm going to go through these. Don't say it out loud if you see your card, but think in your head like, oh, that's my card. And then you just go through them. And this is the most important part, because you know the first card isn't their card, but the second card is, because you turned the cards over. When you slide this one off and go back over, you're going to want to grab that bottom card. Here, I'll do it visibly, so that you have that card when you slide the rest off and put that on. And you got to go kind of quick, so let me do it one more time. So you go 1, 2, 3, and by now their card isn't even there anymore. 4, 5, and then you count through. Did you see your card as I was going through these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And no, you don't swap it out. There's really only 4 cards. You just count it like there's 5. And then set the rest of the cards aside and say, okay, we don't need the rest of the deck anymore. I'm just going to shuffle it up. That way I can't mess with it whatsoever. And then just set the rest of the deck aside, and just go ahead and do whatever's in your routine. Snapping, magic words, wand waving, whatever. You can even slap it as hard as you wanted to, or have them slap it. And then just go ahead and turn them all over and say, is your card here anymore? And if you did it correctly, they'll say no. Or if they're not messing with you. And then you'll spread the cards out, or have them spread the cards out, it really doesn't matter. And their card will be the only face-up one in the entire deck of cards. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that magic trick tutorial. And like I said, this is going to be more of an advanced one. So I'll put it in a different playlist, but then I might also put it into the regular card tricks. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet with that, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and if you really enjoyed and want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, and it makes sure that you never miss a video if you turn the post notifications on. And I think that is going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye.